finish line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet, not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Crank it up. Finger to the sky and a green light shining bright. The only thing I have in mind is the finish line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet, not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up.
Good evening.
Good evening. You're watching the VBR Racing Network presented by W Energy. Code VBR24 to check out 10% off your order. Good evening, everyone. I'm Michael Bollinger. Joining me in booth tonight is yet again good friend and colleague and my broadcast partner, Samuel Carter. Sammy, how you feeling out there tonight?
Doing good. It's late.
Indeed, there. It is late. It is that, and it is dega, as this is VBR Countdown to Green. Not only is this VBR counting down to green, we're counting down to the green flag. Here is your race info. 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 0% humidity, overcast, 1 mile per hour wind, 2.66 miles your track length tonight. And it is 65 degree Fahrenheit track temperature. Samuel, what's your thoughts here before we get ready to go green?
Same old stuff. Same old single pack racing. I think they're doing a new rule this weekend. If you have a I rating over 3,000, you have to start in the pits.
Indeed,
That's what
there.
they've been doing the past 2 races. In the next gen race, they barely caught us. Truck race, they caught us very easy. This race, I'm sure that it's going to be the trucks will probably catch them really easy. Hopefully it doesn't get to a lot of cautions because I'm tired.
Indeed, there. Let's go ahead and talk it over with Joshua McCullough. Get his idea of what's going on. Joshua McCullough, Michael and the boys in the VBR booth. Get a copy. Joshua McCullough, Michael and the boys in the booth. Get a copy. Yes, he's not there. Sammy, you got anybody you want to go talk it over with before you go green?
You pick someone. I don't really care.
Let's go Steve Sizemore. Steve... Put him in the wrong one. Steve Sizemore, Michael and the boys in the VBR booth. Get a copy.
Yes, I do.
Going into this race tonight, what's your thoughts here as we get ready to ride down and take this main event green flag racing?
I think I'm just going to try to be patient and see if these big dogs can catch us from the grid.
Indeed, there. That is the goal. That is one of the keys to victory here at Talladega. Be patient, take positions as they come, and avoid the big one. Because say it with me, guys. It's not if, but what, Steve?
But when.
That is true, because it can happen going into turn 1. Could happen coming out of 4 on that final sprint. Or it could happen on the final 60 feet from the tri-oval to the line.
That is so true.
Anyway, Steve, what's a little bit of strategy? What's your little bit of strategy here tonight, besides just taking it easy?
I don't really think I have a strategy right now. I think I just want to try to get through some good pit stops, and not lose the pack coming off pit road.
Indeed, there, Sammy.
That seems to be where I lose it, is getting out of my box.
Indeed, there, Sammy. You got anything for him?
Nope. Wish you the best luck.
Thank you much.
Steve Sizemore. Now, let's take it down to Heath Job. Heath, hey, Sammy, you're back. You out of view.
Heath Job, boys, meet you got a copy?
Yeah, man.
Going into this race, how you feeling?
Questionable. Not sure how it's going to play out. Got guys starting in the pits, other guys starting on the grid, so, well, I don't know. Be interesting.
Got any? I guess I just have to see that. I think. I guess there's not much of a game plan. Just kind of roll with it.
Yeah, just kind of sit back and see how things play out. See how everybody's driving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll end
how
up
the
catching
motor is.
y'all. I'm sure they'll end up catching y'all because that's how it's going in all the other races, and they just stay locked on to each other. And Michael, you got anything?
Heath, what's you kind of talk us through a bit about what your strategy and your keys to victory here tonight are?
Honestly, I think just kind of chilling and waiting for things to come to you. Can't really. You can push it all you want, but I think that'll just tire you out. I just like to sit back and chill and wait for things to come happen, and if it happens good, it happens good.
Indeed there anyway, Heath. Good luck out there tonight, and may the best man win.
Perfect. Thank you, bro.
Now, if you guys are watching over on YouTube, sorry about it. Sorry about what's going on. We're having a little bit of glitch on our end with the titling, but this is the Dega Pose 133 here at Talladega. As we step aside and we head down to tonight's opening ceremonies. We welcome you back live to Talladega. As qualifying, getting ready to wrap up here, Samuel. What do you think about maybe getting another quick interview in?
There's not that many people. I guess we could do. No, because the race is starting, so unfortunately we cannot.
Now, we thank you so much for tuning in tonight, as this has been Countdown Again, presented by W Energy. Code BBR24. Check out 10% off your order. As we now go to your starting lineup, presented by W Energy. Sammy, lead us away.
Alrighty. Starting P1 will be the 14 car Vincent Guerrero. And on the outside will be the number 6 car Cody Neagles.
Well, number 2 will be made up of the number 12 of Ethan Urquhart, and to the outside of the number 92 will be the 92 and the boss man of Hyper Motorsports, John Ward.
Starting P5 will be Chase Mastretta, and on his outside will be Mark Bondell.
Row number 4 will be the number 760 of Heath Job, and the number 8 of Steve Sizemore.
Behind them will be the number 661 car Joey Galati, and to his outside, Josh McCullough.
Rounding out your field will be Danny Barnes and the number 2 car. That rounds out your field. As you guys can see, I accidentally loaded in by accident yet again. But anyway, let's get to it. Let's get down to business, and let's get ready to send them down to the green. "50 laps of distance, 133 miles. Sammy, what's gonna happen tonight? Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna win this thing?"
Well, I got 3 drivers I'm gonna pick out between Cody Neagles, Vincent Guerrero, and Ethan Eckert. Ethan's actually a very young guy. I know him pretty good. He's a pretty cool kid. And he's very good. He's amazing. Cody's very good, a very confident race car driver. Vincent, really never even talked to him, so I couldn't tell you
Well, there's new
much
rules will
about
be in
him.
play.
But
Well, there's new rules in play tonight. As you can see, there's only a few guys here. Started on the grid. Look, that's Vondell. Gradil. Looks like Job as well.
you see, there's only 6 cars on the grid. A bunch of them are on the pits because if they have over 3,000 rating, they have to start there and they have to end up catching.
And that's going to be the drivers of Cody Nagels, Ethan Urquhart, John Ward. All you guys that's going to be starting in the pits tonight.
I think Chase Mastretta might be too.
We do have a new cam tonight too, actually. I'm going to introduce you to tonight. It's the Fred cam. You know what we use a Fred cam for? Sammy?
What'd you say?
You know what we use our new camera, what we use our Fred cam for?
No.
Take
I
one
did
good
not.
guess.
I have no clue. Pace car? I don't know.
You about to find out? As fans, get on your feet. Make some noise. Scream your driver's name. Are you going to see another repeat winner here on the VBRN? Are you going to see a new face on victory lane tonight? We will find out in 133 miles. We have Ward win it tonight. We have Nagels, McCullough, Barnes as Gradale, Vundell, Job, Sizemore, and Glady make up your top 5 as. Let's get to it. Pace car pulls out into pit lane as we switch over to our Fred cam. As you can see him coming out of the into the tri-oval. Pace car down to pit lane as we like to say here on the VBR Racing Network, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing here on the VBRN. Green flag in the air. We're underway here at Talladega.
You see the guys pulling out the pits. They are going to have to try to catch up. There's four of them trying to catch up. I think they will catch up very fast.
I think so too. But remember, they also have to. They can't come up on the racing surface until exit 2 as well.
No, they can, because John Ward is going to be clearing their black flags, so they will be able to.
And yeah, I do see them now. They're single file trying to catch everybody now. 50 laps of distance here tonight. Now, Kenny, what'd you think of our new camera for when you go green?
Very cool.
You see I caught the Fred cam now?
Yep.
We're gonna use that later. Let's see what this new camera is. You like that new camera set?
I
AC,
do.
Sam?
I do.
We'll use that. We'll have fun with that later, don't you think?
Yeah.
You know what that camera's used for?
Nope.
Crank it.
Yeah, crank it up.
Which will happen later on here at Talladega. 3 laps on the board this time by as Grill up front, but we have the high-rated guys catching fast. Now the question is, when these guys catch up, when will they go 3 wide?
They won't. They'll go right around them because they're going to have such a big run that these guys know that they can't block that line because they're, I guarantee you, those guys trying to catch up will be going probably between 5 to 10 miles an hour faster than those guys, than the lead pack. Because they're just going to have such a big draft off the back end.
Right now, our dashboard of our race leader, Greer, right now shows him moving about 190 miles per hour, 189 right now. While Heath Job's second in line's moving about the same thing, but he's running quarter to half throttle. While Vincent here is running full throttle here. Insane, right, Casey?
Yes.
But John Ward and company in the back, pretty much the same thing, but it looks like Ward and company are moving faster.
See, the second pack cars gained 4/10 on them that lap.
They're catching fast. I think they're gonna catch them within the next couple laps here. They're not gonna hold them off. Casey, what's it looking like for pit stops down there? When are they planning on stopping?
Probably around lap 15, I would think.
Small field tonight. Just thought I'd hop in and have some fun with you guys. Give you guys some fun tonight. Show our new cameras that we finally got working tonight. Scudio, Joe, Sizemore, Vondell, Galati, your top 5 here at Talladega. 5 laps on the board. 46 laps to go, coming to 45 laps to go this time by here at Talladega. Sammy, I think it's safe to say we're both probably gonna hit the sack after this, as I gotta hop on my the team's plane, Sammy, as we gotta make a trip down to Vegas, as the boss has a race tomorrow night over on the sister station, which will be broadcasted from his POV, the Passport 27th Network, who's also sponsored by W as well. But the broadcast version will be done on the hats on Synergy Sports as that backpack caught him, Casey.
Yep. My name's Sam.
I get you guys mixed up. Casey Sprinkle also broadcast with us too. Samuel's in the booth tonight. As doesn't look like that run you're talking about actually worked, but they will say
yeah, they got split up from the second, the 2 cars in the back.
Now the question is, Sammy, when will they go 3 wide?
Not anytime soon.
Sammy,
that's for sure.
I think it's safe to say this thing might go green the whole way. What do you think?
I think might be one cost, but yeah, I think you're right. It's not gonna be a very wreck-fest race, which is in favor for us because we are obviously very tired, or at least I am. I know I am. You
So
probably
am
can tell
I.
in the broadcast. I'm not
Now,
very
Sammy?
talkative tonight.
I know you're pretty happy tonight. Why don't you tell the race fans at home why you're happy today?
Well, my boy won in the Cup Series, Kyle Larson. I'm not a bandwagon, y'all. I liked him since he was in the Target car in the 42. Yeah, I'm very happy. Loving it.
His boy won. I think it was just a father-son weekend. Am I right?
Yeah, it seemed like it was. He had Owen there, his son,
And Owen
riding in the car with him.
got a fun ride today too, right?
He did. A very dangerous but fun ride, yeah.
But he's had. I'm not happy about Larson because my boy, he beat both my boys' records.
Yeah. It was a slow moving race, but yeah.
I can say this was the most boring Bristol race I've ever watched.
Yeah, it was pretty boring.
The spring
unfortunately.
race, even though they were able to go they had no tire issues, the spring race was more entertaining.
Yeah.
With the tire issues, because it was making you have to conserve your tires. This one, you're able to run it pretty much a whole fuel run without having to pit, without having to get new tires.
They're single file coming to the front stretch now. I think it's going to stay like this until pit stops because guys are going to try to save fuel. This is only 50% fuel, which is not much fuel coming into this race. Usually 50% can probably only get you 20 laps on these bigger races.
Normally, I'd say roughly about 100. Not roughly around, because normally you get about, for the trucks, they get about 26 laps on 100% fuel. The Cup guys get about 30 to 36. 30 to 36, and the Xfinity guys will roughly get around 25 to 30 laps of fuel. So you're looking at 15 to 20 laps of fuel here for 50% fuel cell. Which means 2 stoppers here tonight, Samuel.
Yep, it should be 2 stops. Yes, it will be 2 stops, excuse me. I know John was saying something about that. Hey, Michael, do you think it's a good time to go to crank it up since they're all single file? I think it'd be some good noises.
I think we should wait until they start going double file again. I would like say we crank it up until about 15 laps to go.
See, this is a long line, so you're gonna get a longer sound. I think it'd be great to do it right now, but you know, it's up to you.
Well, as the color commentator asking, you shall receive. Now, race fans, let's go crank it up and enjoy the sounds of iRacing.
Sorry, I was being pushy there.
Welcome back to your live talladega. Pit stops, green flag pit stops currently happening while we were away. Looks like it was Vincent, Nagels, Urquhart, Mastretta went into the pits.
I think you're gonna see the Heath Job in that pack. They're gonna pit this time because there's a lot of teammates in that pack. And I would think they pit this time, but I could be wrong.
Like I said, roughly about 15 laps, right?
Yep. Yeah, they're gonna stay out. I think they're gonna run it out, man. I really do.
Well, if you're racing for money, you want to run it out.
Yep.
You guys are also probably doing a way better job of saving though too. Remember, most of you guys all started from the pits too. Let's go on board here with Mark Vondell. For a lap. Anything you seen interesting so far, Samuel?
Nope. Like I said, they're gonna stay single file until pits. They're gonna stay out again. I think they really are gonna run it out as far as they can go, because they're gonna try to pull away from this second pack, which they are not doing, or at least maintain the gap. I think, but really, they need to run it out and try to, get as much fuel as they can.
Now, Sammy, I don't know if you noticed this too or not, but the fuel gauge on these cars doesn't actually work like you think the fuel gauge in iRacing would work for these cars.
Yeah, it does not.
That's on board with Mark Vondell. 1, 2, and 3. Say, what TV camera package should we use, Sammy? 1, 2, or 3?
I say 2.
Keith Jobs still up front as we're on lap 16 of 50. Pit stop should be coming soon for these lead guys. Those are guys that pitted: Nagels, Grillo, Mastretta, Urquhart. They're roughly 32 seconds back. Pretty much a full track length back from these lead guys. But when these lead guys pit, it's going to shake up this field yet again. What's your thoughts on that, Casey? I mean, Samuel?
They're going to stay up. They're going to keep staying up until they physically can't go. I think this first pack is going to pit this time. They're pitting this time, I'm pretty sure. They're getting frustrated because they're losing time on that second pack.
I can see that now. Yeah, the second pack is gaining, and they're starting to gain pretty fast too. I think they're starting to save now.
I would get on TV1 for pit stops.
No, we're gonna go down to our TV. We're gonna go down to our pit stop cam. Our pit stop cameras we can use when we need them.
Oh, there they go. They're off.
As we switch to our pit cameras, we can see them coming in.
Oh yeah.
Here they come. As our field's getting mixed up, like I said, it with Cody Nagels, your new race leader. Like I said, roughly about 15 to 18 laps, wasn't I right?
They're gonna beat that second pack way out by a mile.
But remember, that second pack has more people though, so they're gonna catch pretty fast though too.
But these guys up front are the strongest iRacers there are in money racing. They're the highest and the best of the best. They're going to stay locked on to each other. I don't know if they're going to catch them. I doubt they will.
I can say this though, but John Wood though, he hasn't had that good of luck in money racing here lately, right?
No, he's not.
Hasn't been on a bad luck streak day in and day out almost.
Yeah, he has his off days and his on days.
But when you do the $5 races, that mean you do almost every day as well. Doesn't really go that good for him.
Yeah.
He's normally out of the money. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about right now's race. As John Ward, -7 spots. Looks like that backpack is catching him though a little bit. A couple tenths at a time. Oh, it looks like they're losing time actually.
Yes, they are. I think they're just going to keep losing. They're going to lose. And if there's no caution, it's not going to end up very good for any of them.
Well, Sammy, we're almost to halfway as you can use code VBR24 at checkout for 10% off your order here at Talladega. See on the VBR end. Sammy, can you take over for a minute?
Yep. That second pack is 9 seconds off the lead pack, which is amazing to me that they did that bad. And I think staying out that long was not a very good choice. I would have not. I would have with the lead group, but I doubt I would have been able to because I'm not very associated with them. So if I was able to, I would have, but I doubt I would probably put the second group.
Indeed, this, Sammy. It looks like now that this backpack's starting to get organized, looks like this backpack here starting to get organized a little bit now. Let's take a look at a track map and see how far back these guys are. Finish the whole straightaway. By the time this front pack's getting out of 1 and 2, you have the backpack coming into 1 and 2. Crazy, right? Looks like now that it's starting to get organized now, and they're still losing time.
On the 661 Joey Gladi out far.
Lottie, looks like these guys are starting to go side by side up here. I don't know why they're trying to go side by side right now. Makes no sense here to be going side by side. They need to catch the lead pack here. That's not gonna have the time. The time just winding now. This thing's winding. But I don't think they're pushing us hard though, too, Sammy. That mean too? You think, Sammy?
Yeah.
As we're looking, I'm looking at the onboard right now. They're not. Yeah, they're running roughly 188, 187 right now.
If you go to the leaders, they're running 190, but I mean,
Yeah, 190, 190.
the leaders are pushing every lap. It does not seem like they are for some reason. I don't know why.
Considering Cody Nagels is coming here at an I rating of 52 to 74, that makes sense. Cody Nagels wants to win. Aim to win tonight, it looks like. Here with Joshua McCullough, they're running roughly about 192. I don't know how they're still. I don't know how a 6-car pack is losing time on a 4-car pack. Make any sense to you, Sammy?
It's just skilled drivers. All 4 of those guys up front are just amazing drivers.
But you think, Sammy, the more cars in your pack, the
But
faster you'll go.
the leaders are staying locked to each other. The guys back there are swerving all over the place. Can't stay locked. It's just these leaders are the best of the best, pretty much. If you put these 4 guys in right here, they're not the best of the best. Well, Cody is and Vincent. These 2 guys are still learning, which they are still good. If you put those 4 cars in against 10 rookies, they're still gonna win. And they start dead last, they're still gonna win.
Yeah. I agree there. Sorry, I forgot to turn all that down for you guys. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you guys and you can still hear us. Go back to our SOI cams. NASCAR style SOI cams. Now, Sammy, what do you think sounds better than this? This right here.
Homer?
Am I right?
Yeah.
What sounds better than this?
NASCAR's flying by.
This right here. Which I said that to one of my friends because he said, what sounds better than this? He showed me this. I said, oh, this right here. He showed a picture of a video of NASCARs going by the camera at 180 plus. Now you know what's really gonna shake this field up, case Sammy?
What'd you say?
You know what's really gonna? I'm gonna say if a caution comes out, if
Yeah.
if we get a just because caution.
Yeah.
As we're at 25 laps to go here at Talladega. Nagels up front. Sorry we're showing this backpack more right now. This backpack's more entertaining than those guys up front. Unless you think we should go look back at the guys up front, Sammy.
No, I say we look at these back cars because they're not making any moves up there, and they won't for a little bit. I doubt.
Indeed, there's Sammy. Now, what? Sammy, you have access to the radios as I don't. What are you hearing about payouts and stuff? How are payouts gonna work tonight?
I've not heard anything about payouts as of right now.
I remember they're talking about that right as they're grinning. What are your thoughts on here, Sammy, as the laps are winding down here, as we're coming down to 23 laps to go here at Talladega?
Same old stuff. Same old.
Well, Sammy, if we don't get a caution, it looks like this final pit stop, the next pit stop here, could determine who's going to win this race here, Sammy.
Yeah, for sure. Only way they're catching if there's a caution or if the leaders have a bad pit stop, but I doubt that's gonna happen.
Well, it could happen.
Yeah, it could.
The only thing you guys are going to catch him is when these leaders go into pit.
You're gonna see this second pack stay out as long as they possibly can.
Because they got more guys and they can save more. I just don't see why they're trying to go double file like it's the final lap here.
Who is?
That backpack. You got Josh. The other
Yeah,
guy.
I don't know what they're doing.
There's another look here, your front pack here. Because you're right, they are locked up. Their bumpers are locked. They're locking bumpers. I thought you couldn't do that in the Xfinity cars. But yeah, that's the real Xfinity cars. This is iRacing. You can do whatever you want in the Xfinity cars, right? You want to lock bumpers? Lock bumpers. Right, Sammy? But one thing is, you don't want to push us. You don't want to bump. You don't want to do a hard bump, because that can really upset these Xfinity cars. Well, Sammy, we're coming down to 12 laps to go. As we got a blinker. We got Joshua McCullough having some connection issues here. And Sammy, can you report to... I'll be right back, guys. Let's crank it up one more time. Thank you for watching Crank It Up yet again. So sorry I did a double Crank It Up in one stream here. I think we might have lost our co-commentator here, Sammy. Because we're coming down to 18 laps to go. Heath Job up front again as we had Nagels, Urquhart, Grillo, Mastretta head down to pit lane.
No, Michael, you got a copy?
I got you, Casey. I
There.
thought we lost you for a minute.
I don't know what happened. I was trying to speak to you, but
It's fine. I did crank it up thinking that you were having a connection issue anyway. I cranked it up for you. Cranked it up again until so I can get you back.
yeah, I don't know what happened.
Anyway, Casey, what's your... Yeah, I figure you guys like another crank it up here tonight, as it's a small field tonight. We don't really got much to talk about. It's kind of been a boring race here, don't you think, Sammy?
Yeah, they should pit any minute now, that first group.
Yeah,
Or second group,
Yeah,
sorry.
the second group, they should be coming in any minute now. And this is the final round of pit stops here too, unless we have another caution here. Kenny, Sammy, I'll try to keep him awake, Kenny. Hey, Sammy, you might want to go look at the chat.
Alright.
Yeah, Kenny, real telling you don't fall asleep.
I know, I'm about to. Too late for me.
Well, Sammy, do we need to get you a W Energy by using code BBR24 at checkout, 10% off your order?
Yeah.
Well, Sammy, you know how you can get yourself some W to keep you awake for these late night broadcasts?
What'd you say?
You want to know how how we keep ourselves awake, and how you guys can stay awake with us on these late night broadcasts?
How?
You can go to w.gg, pick out your flavor that you like, pick yourself a cup to go, shake a mug to go with it, and then at checkout you type the letters VBR24 at checkout for 10% off your order. And that saves you a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, thanks
I
for
know
the-
they still haven't pitted. That first group still has not pitted. I don't know why.
This is the second group actually, because remember the first group was Nagels.
No,
Urquhart,
it's the first group now because Nagels and them are in second, or the second pack now. They're still not pitting. I would love to know how much more laps they had.
I can tell you this: they don't have enough to finish. I can tell you that much. This
No, not at all.
lead group though, they've done a pretty good job at saving though, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
That's probably why they were so far back. They were saving. From what I'm hearing, Nagels caused that first group to run out of fuel faster. That's why they were so far ahead. As anyway, Sammy. Kenny, you're probably
Yeah,
right
they're just
there.
catching them every lap. Every single lap. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, wait, there's 1, 2, 3. All of them pitting. There they go. I think they realize that they're screwed.
Here comes the rest of the pack. This is the money stop here. No mistakes now. You don't want to make any mistakes here on the money stop. Let's see who
The
wins the race
second
off
group is
pit
entering
road.
3 now.
Now that second group entering turn 3 and 4. Here's a look at our pit exit camera. Let's see from this group that just pitted who makes it out first.
Yep. Oh my gosh, they're gonna beat him so far.
Or the second group gonna... Oh, the first group will just get out and they're
By
gonna
a
mix together, it looks like.
mile. Danny Barnes got out way too far. That's gonna suck for him. He's gonna have no help, and that guy right behind him is gonna catch him quick.
That's probably make for a good mixed pack here, though, in a minute. Sammy. Or do you think Nagels, Urquhart, Grillo, and Mastretta are just gonna run away with it from here with coming up to 2 laps to go?
Yeah.
It would suck if one of these guys wrecked here. But Sammy, I think me and you both, I think I can say as broadcasters, we like it on the races that stay green the whole time.
Yeah.
And W Energy is also not just the official energy drink of the VBRN, it's also the official energy drink of VBR Racing. This Boss Man sponsored by W. The Big Boss and the Boss Man both sponsored by W Energy. And that's the energy drink that we use to keep us awake on the long nights as we practice for Road to Pro as well. Did you know we have a VBR Racing network? VBR Racing League has its own league that's VBR Racing Network and the VBR Racing League and the VBR Racing team have a league starting November 7th. If you're interested, let us know in the comments below. Hey Sammy, Kenny's telling you to drop and give him 20.
What'd you say?
Kenny wants you to drop and give him 20. Wake you up a little.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to go run a marathon, I swear. Need to.
Here's a look at our recruitment poster that we have for the VBR Racing Network, VBR Racing League. You guys are interested. It's gonna be a lengthy schedule too, guys.
I think Xfinity, Kenny. Right?
And this is the Xfinity cars.
No, is your league running the Xfinity cars,
Yes,
right?
the VBR Racing League will be running Xfinity cars, as you can tell by looking here at our poster. This is what the league stuff is gonna be. If you give me one moment here, I'll get you what the schedule is gonna look like too for you guys as well.
Schedule's a great schedule. It's a long schedule with a great schedule.
Indeed, it's gonna be a 17-week schedule with playoffs. Here's look at our VBR Racing League schedule. We kick it off at the Clash for 75 laps, no points. Then week number 2, we sit it down to the World Center Racing Daytona. Then from there, we send it down to South Florida, then we'll send it down to South Florida for 75 laps at Homestead. Then from there, Sammy, we get dirty.
It's the dirt.
From there, we'll take a trip down to the West Coast for a little bit of a West Coast swing where we'll head to Auto Club, Vegas. And from there, we go down to Austin for 30 laps at Coda. Then we'll go up to Fort Worth or a little bit of Texas Motor Speedway. Then from there, we'll head over down to the same track we're at right now, Dega, for a 50 lapper there. And then from there, we'll go to the Monster Mile for 85 laps. Then from there, we go down to the Lady in Black. And from there, that'll mark the end of our regular season. Top 10 in points will get in as we'll start our playoffs for 75 laps at Hotlanta. We go down to the Windy City Street course for 30 laps. Then we go back down to the world's fastest half mile, Bristol, again for 90 laps. And then after that, top 8 points move on down to the round of 8. We'll go down to Daytona, Charlotte, then we'll go down to Chicagoland. And from there, top 4 points are balloted out for the championship at Phoenix. Yes, Kenny, Bristol Dirt. But this Bristol Dirt will have no damage. That is a look at your VBR Racing League schedule. Those of you guys who are interested. Anyway, Sammy, with 8 laps to go here, Sammy. Did this turn out how we thought it would? As it looks like Danny Barnes and Sizemore are having some issues as they're back in the pits.
Danny Barnes, yeah, I don't think he got enough fuel in because obviously he got out way too far on the pit exit there. So I don't know about Steve Sizemore, but I know Danny did get out very far.
Yeah, Kenny, it's there just for... It's it's still gonna be a points paying race, but instead of it having damage, we're gonna have no damage turned on for Bristol Dirt. Is that a good enough race for you too? You think Bristol Dirt with no damage? Sammy, how do you think that's gonna be when you go there in a couple weeks?
It's gonna be weird.
In our off week, and for you guys that are interested in the race, I will announce 2 weeks that we're off as we get to them. We're starting November 7th, so we're gonna obviously take Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving off. Christmas, New Year's will be another 2 weeks off as well. Then from there, we're gonna race it out. More than likely, we might take a week of spring break off as well. If we're still racing at that time, we'll take spring break off as well, because I know some people are gonna be out of town. Now, there's been a few leagues I'm in that when they do Bristol Dirt, since no one knows how to race dirt, and it's not a good dirt combination. It's car track combo without having groove tires, only slicks. That's why I'm putting no damage, because that way if someone blows an engine, because the engine gets covered by a mud cake, it's gonna automatically give them a new car, right? Right, Sammy?
Yep.
That's the only race that has no fast repairs, because you're gonna have an instant repair, am I right? It's gonna be a fun one. Let us know if you're interested in the comments after the race, and we'll get you the link to the Discord. And it is a $10 entry fee with the live race control. Four laps to go here at Talladega. Nagels, Urquhart, Gudillo, Mastretta. Basically, call these last few laps for me as I gotta go take Cleveland Browns to the Super Bowl.
I think it'll be a good finish though, because I think they're all gonna try to go for a different position. You there, Michael? It does not look like we have Michael. I don't know where he went. I don't know.
Sorry about the long pause, guys. I
Oh,
thought
Michael!
Casey was going to be commentating because I had to go take
Eagles
Cleveland Browns to the
out far.
Super Bowl. As Nagels will come down to the
There
white
goes
flag.
the
The double
12.
file coming to the white flag. Gradeo, Mastretta, Urquhart, Nagels. Who's going to win it?
He's in that crit out far by himself, with now the 14 of Vincent Guerrero's out for.
Hey, Casey, call the final lap. Go.
Oh gosh. Alright. 14 inside. Oh, big block by the 14.
Indeed there,
Trying to keep
Casey.
it quiet.
But as we come into turns 3 and 4, Sammy, Sykes, Sammy, looks like Mistretta, as he comes out of 4, is gonna be a sprint to the finish.
I think Neagles is going to step out of him when Vincent's going to go within the 12 of Ethan Ecker is done. I think he has no chance again in the top 3.
Let's find out as they're coming out of the tri-oval.
And it's going to be a boring finish. Oh, and he's going to try to wreck him.
Mistretta wins it at the line. Incredible. Oh, Kenny, you can always let us know if you're in any discords I'm in, you can always just let me, Sammy, Casey Sprinkle, or I know, and we can get you in. Is that right, Casey? As you'll be up in the tower with me.
Yep.
Looks like Cody Nagels might be out of gas.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
As Mistretta comes onto the line, let's watch the VBR Racing Network Checker Flag moment of the race, presented by W Energy. Code VBR24, check out 10% off your order. Oh, it looks like those two aren't happy with each other. You saw that too, right?
Yeah, they're all teammates. They're all going to work together.
Now, Casey, do you want to shoot a message to the top 3 real quick? Let them know to have the top 3 come to the rating room?
Yep.
Well, it looks like we already have our race winner. Here he is, race fans, climbing out of the car. His helmet's off, his seatbelt is off where he can hear you guys. Give it up for your race winner, Chase Mistretta. Chase Mistretta, the boys in the booth, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Incredible race tonight, Chase. Walk us through it.
I mean, honestly, it was pretty easy. We started from the pits. We ran everybody down. Early pit it. Got a 13-second gap, and there wasn't anything they could do about it.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Sorry about that, guys.
They came in at the wrong time.
No, Chase Mistretta. When that final round of pit stop came, how'd you guys know that you guys had that race locked up from there?
Man, I'm going to be honest with you. We knew we had that race locked up from the get-go before we even came off pit road.
I'm about to say that.
Sammy, got anything for him?
Hey, sorry about that, guys.
He's such an idiot.
Got anything for him?
No. Good job.
Good win.
Anyway, Chase, you got any sponsors, teammates?
I
Shout out?
just want to thank Cody,
Oh,
Ethan's little dumbass, Vince, Nightmare Esports, Stephen Miles, everybody.
Anyway, Chase, congratulations on your first place finish. You go ahead and head down to victory lane. They're waiting for you. And now, here he is, race fans, your second place finisher, number 6, the favorite twin tonight, Cody Nagels. Your interview, Sammy.
Can I get an interview? Can I get an interview? Please, please.
Cody Nagels, walk us through that finish.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hi.
We got you. We got
Good
you,
job.
Cody.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. We're good. Roll the punches. We're good.
1 second.
We're good.
All right, Cody.
Your team.
gonna call it here, Sammy. Sorry about that,
Okay.
guys. We only were able to get our race winner interview in. Sammy, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to get our third place finisher in real fast. Vincent Grillo, Michael and the boys in the booth, get a copy. Vincent Grillo, Michael and the boys in the booth, get a copy.
See?
Walk us to that finish, man. Congratulations on third place finish here tonight.
Good job, Vince Burrito. You earned it.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Vincent, just go ahead and shout out your sponsors, man.
Sponsors? Budweiser? We got the Budweiser paint scheme on, I think. I don't know. I forget. What do you guys see out there on the paint scheme?
Hey, Vincent. Sorry to cut it short, Vincent, but we're gonna go ahead and congratulations on third place. Have a good rest of your night.
Huh?
Sorry about all those interruptions, guys. Sammy, any final thoughts here tonight before we close it out? But first, take a look at ours. Official starting grid. You go take it away, Sammy. Take away the starting grid.
The finishing grid.
The official grid.
Position 1, Chase Mastretta. Position 2 is Cody Nichols. Position 3 is Vincent Guerrero. Position 4 is Ethan Eckert. Position 5 is John Moore. Position 6 is Joey Galati. Position 7 is Joshua McAuliffe. Position 8 is Mark Vondell. Position 9 is Heath Joe. And then 10th is Danny Barnes. And to round it out is Steve Seidman. And 11th.
That rounds out your field indeed here, Sammy. Before we take one more look at our... One more time, guys. The VBR Racing League VBR Racing Network is going to be broadcasting their own league, which is presented by W Energy and Admin Box, as well as Speed Zone Race Controls and be our live race controller. We are going to have race win prizes. $10 entry fee. We start Thursday, November 7th. Session goes up at 5:25 Eastern. Qualifying is at 5:55 Eastern. Green flag at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be running the Xfinity car. Fixed setup. One faster pick except for Bristol Dirt. 50% fuel. 2 sets of tires. And you do have a playoff format. Here's a look at your schedule one more time. Sammy, read off the schedule. Hey, Sammy, you there?
Yeah.
Go ahead and read off our schedule.
Alrighty. The first race is going to be the LA Clash. The second race will be Daytona. Third race will be Homestead. Fourth race is Bristol Dirt. Fifth race is Auto Club. Sixth race is Las Vegas. Sixth race is Coda. Or seventh race is Coda, sorry.
You're right, 6th race is Coda. Then 7th race is Texas.
Texas. 8th week is Talladega. 9th week is Dover. 10th week is Darlington. 11th week is Atlanta. 12th week is Chicago Street Course. 13th week is Bristol. 14th week is Daytona. Then Charlotte. Then Chicago. And to round it out is Phoenix.
And Atlanta, also, guys, Atlanta starts our playoff format too. And to get into the playoffs, you gotta be top 10 in points after week 10. So, Sammy, with that, we could have 10 different winners. We could have 5 different winners, 9 different winners, 6 different winners. As long as you're top 10 in points, you make it in. And if you get a win, you're guaranteed locked in to the playoffs. And then, when it comes to playoffs, it's going to be an elimination format where if you win, you advance. If you don't get a win, as long as you're top 8 in points, you advance. When it comes to the championship 4, it's gonna be harder because you're gonna want to win. Because we're going from 8 to 4. Then when it comes to the championship race, you want to try to win, but you also want to be ahead of the guys who's your championship competitors.
Yep.
For the final 100 laps of the season at Phoenix.
Yep. I guess we should round it out here.
Now, it is going to be a $10 entry fee as well. Live race control by Speed Zone TV. Hey, Samuel, what's your final thoughts here before we close this thing out?
It was a great race. I'm tired. I'm ready to fall asleep. It was kind of long and boring, but yeah.
And dealer, and this has
Overall.
been Post Race, the VBRN Post Race show presented by W Energy. Alongside Sammy Carter, I'm Michael Bollinger. We thank you so much for tuning in tonight here at Talladega. As we like to say, so long and good night from Talladega. And we'll see you in the next one when the green flag flies. Good night, everybody.